This is Louisiana, home to the most diverse habitat for waterfowl in North America. From the top of the state to the bottom of the boot. We'll hunt with the Cajuns in the marsh, those country boys up in the timber, and every field, beaver pond, and cypress brake between them. So sit back and enjoy our state. It's Louisiana wetlands. On our next stop, we headed south to meet up with Kyler at his camp to hunt the Rigolets. That's Orleans Parish, Louisiana. The Rigolets is an 8-mile strait that connects Lake Pontchartrain and St. Catherine to Lake Bourne in the Gulf. And it acts as a border between Orleans and St. Tammany Parish. It's an area of New Orleans East that played a very important role in the history of the city of New Orleans. Forts were built here to protect the city, communities developed, and some of the oldest duck hunting clubs in the country exist in and around the Rigolets and Chef Pass. It's an area rich in Louisiana waterfowl history. Hunting the Rigolets has become a tradition. 2 years ago was our first hunt with Kyler. Second split opener, we shot good, we ate great, and despite almost losing the drone to the bottom of Lake St. Catherine, we got some pretty epic drone footage. We met Kyler a few years ago on Facebook in one of the Mud Motor forums. Nah, not Mudboat Mafia. Those dudes are lame. Mud Motor Central. It's a safe place where guys who enjoy the surface drive motors and the outdoors can get together, trade tips, share information, and insult each other's moms. Now, it's a rowdy group, but it's the same group of guys that banded together during the historic flooding in Baton Rouge and more recently in Houston and became what the news called the Cajun Navy. Guys like Jared Serenier, Sam Collette, Matt LeBlanc, Kyler Moppert, even John Breeden was out there. These guys went house to house and showed what being from Louisiana is all about. These guys filled a role that our government was not prepared or equipped for, and largely went unrecognized for preventing an enormous amount of human suffering in our states. These guys are owed a debt of gratitude. So next time you see them, let them know. This is some great footage of Kyler and his wife trying to save some horses from the flood.
Go, go, go! Come on. Hey!
On our way south, we made a pit stop at ProDrive headquarters in Loreauville. These guys are all substance. There's no flash or gimmicks. They're just quietly making the best surface drive rigs that you can buy today. On mic check, Jeff was in a particularly friendly mood.
Keep talking.
Hello, Hampton. Hello. Hello. You.
Jeff said we needed a new sticker for the front of the boat.
Man, I appreciate you taking that sticker off, Jeff.
Oh, it's not a problem, Hampton.
You're
This
a swell
man
guy.
work.
And I figured we could get an oil change and maybe a new skeg plate while we're at it. So we walked around and KP showed us a little bit about the lower unit that started it all.
But that kind of explains what I was telling you. You know, when I was showing you this grease fitting here, all you're doing, you see you got it blocked here. So when you're greasing, it's just gonna pass this needle bearing and come out here.
We wanted to show KP and Brian the new drone, so we broke it out. But this was the first time we flew the Mavic, and we didn't realize you have to tap the screen to tell it what to focus on. So some of it came out a little blurry. Getting from Loreauville to Chef Pass takes you through the heart of New Orleans. Now, we've been going to New Orleans since high school, looking for a good time, but it was a new experience driving through the streets of New Orleans and past the Superdome with the ProDrive strapped to the back. We met up with Kyler and his buddy Kirk at their swanky little camp, the Tallyho Club. The Tallyho Club is actually the longest consecutively running duck hunting club in the United States, and it was a real treat to spend some time there. So we got settled in, soaked in some of the New Orleans nightlife, and before we knew it, we were up and at 'em, cutting roseau to brush out the boat blind. We made our way across Lake St. Catherine to the lease and the Rigolets, and we got down to business.
Y'all have permission to hunt here?
Yeah, do you?
No, I know.
Alright, you came on, it's shooting time now.
Yeah, I'm about to smoke some ducks, Hammy. I still have some of those ducks from last year, like a lot of them.
Oh, yeah?
You want a few?
Yeah, definitely. Where do you get to smoke them, man? I caught a bunch of flack trying to get some ducks smoked.
Go. I take them. Just let me do it. Just bring them to me. I got a little guy. He charges me $2 a duck. I just bring them to him seasoned, and he throws them in the smoker with the deer sauce. Makes a hell of a gumbo.
So that's Roddy. He's 12 years old now. And while he still has the fire inside, his age was showing a good bit more than it was last year. And so you take your time to enjoy his retrieves and you help him out when he needs it.
You got it, buddy. Yeah. Drop. Come on, big man.
Oh man, that's great shooting.
Bubblehead.
No, it's a merganser.
He's gonna bust it to go get that merganser. Oh, that's a Walworthy Meganizer.
I shot a banded one on Thanksgiving 3 years ago. That's one of these bands right here.
They couldn't be that bad, did you?
They're terrible.
Really?
Yeah, they're so bad. They're so bad that like I could clean a bunch of ducks, and you know how you get that little tenderloin sliver on a duck breast? I'll throw that to Roddy.
He won't eat it?
And then like I'll throw him like 3 ducks, and then I'll throw a merganser in there, and he'll do this. He'd spit it out. If he won't eat it, dude, he knows which one's the merganser.
It's like eating a Jack Crevalle.
Yeah, I'm hungry, man.
Dude, why are you talking to me?
You're the chef now. I got the camera, you get the cooking. Cook. Breakfast is an important meal.
We always bring the Duck Blind Bistro to the Rigolets to cook up a big breakfast in the field. But sometimes when you first heat it up, it can hum a little.
Oh man, gourmet.
Oh, they're getting smoky.
Gourmet.
Dude, shut that thing up.
Do not screw these cinnamon rolls up.
It's pretty low, is that right? What we want
Yeah, the key to this is cooking it on low heat and flip it every, like, I used to time it like every minute or 2 minutes. Flip, 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 flip.
Dude.
You did a great job on these cinnamon biscuits.
At the end of the hunt, we rode around, grabbed the ducks that were further out than Roddy could manage. And on the ride in, we took in the sights and sounds of the Rigolets and wrapped up the day catching some drone footage. It was the start of the season. We had broken the seal and there were some really great hunts ahead. Duck season was off to a great start.
All right, this is the game changer, Jeffrey. Don't fight me, baby.
Awesome, dude. That's been our easiest thing yet.